Hello.
Hi. It was a long night. Let's go on vacation.
Ready for a little Tennessee vacation?
I am ready. Ooh,
right.
Yours are hot.
Let's get him in the back and get you to sleep.
All right. Let's go, buddy. Scooch. In the back. In the back. Come on, Bubba's.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh, you almost made it too. Carl.
Hello, Carl. I just woke up, so I'm gonna show you today, because last night we got here, we had some troubles. We had some troubles with the truck. We got here, we had to clean up around here, and it's a little bit crazy. And I was crabby because I worked a night shift at the hospital, and I was really crabby. I hadn't slept in 22 hours. Trying to sleep in a truck, that didn't work very well because the wind's blowing in your face. And yeah, this morning I laughed because my hair, I look like Einstein. It's sticking up everywhere. I'm gonna fix that in just a few minutes. But anyway, just kind of an update. We just got to Tennessee. It's really hot. It's really humid. But it's okay. I mean, we did something last night that I was shocked we even decided to do, because we really like to, experience. But we have our dog, and we have Carl, and I know many of you in the previous videos have commented on the noise Carl makes. When he gets too hot, and bulldogs, if they get too hot, they sound horrible. They go, I can't even do the noise. And some of you have commented that, is your wife doing that? No, it wasn't me. So, we purchased a mobile air conditioner last night. So there it is. We purchased a mobile air conditioner last night because Carl he was so incredibly hot. We were worried about him. So he's actually doing really good now. He's calm. He's doing really good. So that makes us really happy. Got here last night, I was crabby, like I said, and there was a lot of mud. Brad has done so much work on the property, and he cleared it off with the excavator, and it's just muddy. It's rained down here, and I was crabby about it because the boys were here last week, and they got mud all over inside, which, hindsight this morning is much different than last night when I first came in, because I was so darn crabby. I went to sleep, I think I slept 12 hours, so I am ready to go today. And Brad's already up and at 'em. Of course he is. He's up blowing the leaves and hopefully drying up the mud a little bit. So we're gonna go check in with him in just a few minutes, and I'll look better. All right, so my hair will only be like this for a minute because I'm gonna have to put it in a baseball cap because it's so humid out. I'm gonna look like a Brillo pad. So, Carl was on crack last night. We had to put all of our shoes in our little shoe bin. Normally we leave them out, but Carl was on crack. He was eating shoes. He was crazy last night. Like, he gets really crazy. So I'm gonna put on my hiking shoes, and we're gonna go down, and we're gonna start working today. Let's check in on Brad. Look at him go. No. There's Carl, not breathing like a freight train today. Nope, not breathing like a freight train, are you, Baba? No. All right. He's working hard out here. Gotta watch out for poison ivy. There's a lot of it. There he is. Guest house here because it's
Did I wake you up?
Did you wake me up? Maybe, but that's okay. I needed to get up.
Welcome back, guys.
It's been an eventful 24 hours.
Well, since the last video, it's been, oh, dropping the deuce.
Right by the house.
Guest house. Let me start this video by saying Carl, don't shoot him because he's taking a deuce right now. Carl is our child. Carl gets excited and Carl makes noise. Huh?
I already said that in the video.
You said that up there?
In there. Okay. I was in there videoing.
Carl is our child. Carl makes noise when he gets excited or hot, and we're in Tennessee, so he's hot. Please don't comment that you can't follow the video because you hear from Carl.
Oh, yours was better than mine. Mine was terrible.
If you don't want to listen to Carl, click to another video. If you love Carl like we love Carl, show Carl. Look at Carl.
Carl. He's sniffing. He's not nearly as good of a sniffer as the bloodhounds, but he's a good sniffer.
Anywho, that's our son Carl. If you don't like his sounds, click to another video. Let's get started with this one. It is July 4th weekend. Janie and I came down from Michigan yesterday. Had a great trip until the very end, and I wasn't going to talk about this until our new Ford, my new to me Ford, went bup, 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 bup. That's pretty close to what it is. Yeah.
You forgot about
Heading up Clinch Mountain. We managed to limp it back here. Got the stuff unloaded. I got it moved this morning. It's still acting up. We're going to try to fix it, but it's fine. You just can't see it. Oh, Carl doing dirt.
Carl,
doing
dirt.
burnout.
Kicking dirt.
So I'm gonna take the camera and I'm gonna walk Janie around because she saw it a little bit last night, but last time she was here, hopefully I'll put a clip in of us walking through the woods the first time we were down here, the last time you were down here. This is my third trip back, but I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to get Janie's reaction on the progress that that I and my sons have made down here.
I can tell just from looking around right now, you guys have done so much.
So much. Alrighty.
The battery's getting low.
Yeah. Good morning, gorgeous.
Got the hat on.
Let's start in the back of the property. Right there's the river. You can see it through there. We're going to make it a little better to have a better view, but this is the guest house area. There are 4 stakes in the ground right now. There's Carl.
Can you go back inside, buddy?
He,
Want to go back here? Are you getting hot?
let's pause for a minute, switch out the batteries, and say that we bought Carl an air conditioner for the ambulance. We went to Home Depot last night and we bought an air conditioner so that Carl and Janie.
Yeah, I can do heat. Humidity's hard on me. Can't breathe. My hair doesn't like it.
Your hair's beautiful. So we bought Carl an air conditioner for the ambulance, and we're going to put him back in there, swap out these batteries and start. I'm at the road. We had cut this driveway in last time down to right there and then over towards the ambulance. And then the last time when Brady and Cody, my sons, and I came down last week with an excavator, we cut in all this over here. Where Rebel is parked is going to be the garage or barn area. Hopefully we can get 24 by 40 out of that. What do you think, baby?
I like it. That's gonna be nice.
Got a stack of cedar. I tried to separate the cedar from the trash. That's a big pile of wood.
It is.
It is a really big pile of wood.
It's a big pile. It's taller than me by
It's taller
about
than me.
2 times.
Yeah, and it goes back probably 20 feet.
And for reference, 5'2".
6'4", 6'3". So there is the garage area. Over here, there's a road, or that we made, I guess. We thought it was a road originally when we first came onto the property, but what it is just terraces.
Oh.
And I can show you when we walk down there. It steps down as we go. So right there, we're gonna have the dog house. We're thinking about getting a container maybe this weekend. We're gonna check on that if the truck goes and runs. We're gonna put a container, little container right there for the dogs. Don't worry, it'll be bougie.
Not Carl.
No, not Carl. Carl gets
We
Carl.
have 3 bloodhounds.
Carl gets to live in the house. The bloodhounds get to live outside.
We're gonna have air conditioning.
Oh sure, yep, little mini split for them.
Yeah.
So this gives you a little. I don't know if the distance is showing up. There's a generator right there. So anyway, from that big cedar.
That's a pretty cedar.
And that little tree next to it is the start where our bedroom will be. And it will go into this, a little bit past this tree, something like that. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I like it.
And it looks like a mess because I got an excavator for 10 hours, 3 days, but could only put 10 hours on it. And I ran out of time right when I got all that pile of brush done. Let's walk into our front yard, our backyard. What are we going to call this?
I guess the front yard, right?
Well, it's going to be our view yard. So those lake people call this their front yard, even though it's the back of their house.
We're lake.
We're river people.
Yeah, river. Where river at?
So now you can see that there's a ledge there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a ledge right here.
Makes sense.
Again, I don't know if the angle's showing. There's another ledge right here. So I came through here with the excavator and made a heck of a mess right down to those trees. So that's excavator work right there. Trying to get in, it was dark. Coming off these cliffs, these little ledges. Aren't these cool though?
Yeah.
I mean, they drop off a foot. You can probably go that way. Might be easier. I'm not going to show.
Follow you.
Not going to show a picture, but I got poison ivy pretty bad last time we were down here. I was swole.
Yes, he was.
So now you can see I'm holding this kind of level. You gonna make that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid the poison ivy.
So I'm holding this kind of level. We're already 6 feet down from where the semi trailer is going to set.
Tiny home.
Tiny home. So we already got a 6 foot drop. Let's walk down here more. Again, this is just from the excavator. You can see I tore up the ground. Another ledge. More rocks.
Or terraces.
Terraces. This ledge runs all the way along here. You can see a little bit of a drop off there, up to there, up to there, so on and so forth. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Oh, maybe I will, because here's another one. Now we're into the area where I went through with the weed whacker with the saw blade on it and cleared all this. Back to Janie.
Are we gonna have to put down like gravel or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the footing gonna be for the semi?
We're going to pour a pad for the tires and for the front. That's it. Because water still has to go.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out when we get there. This is where our daughter Talia's house is going to be. You can see 4 stakes, orange rods, or snow fence, snow markers. From Michigan, they're snow markers. We have 4 markers there. That marks off a 12 by 24 building.
Wow.
Right?
Ready.
I'm gonna move away from the generator a little bit. Oh, what is this? There's some, we got deer, baby.
Oh yeah, there's some deer.
There's some deer prints.
This is a baby deer too. This is not a big deer.
We got a little baby deer there, and this one's a decent one right there. Cool. Something to shoot. I'm kidding.
No.
But yeah, look at, I didn't even,
They probably got
hope-
a drink.
I hope they're showing up on the
Yeah,
video.
those are little bitty babies.
Now that's a baby right there.
Yeah.
That's-
This is mama.
This is mama. Daddy. Big
No,
old
it's a mom.
buck.
And they walked around. They stomped around right here.
Yep.
Probably had a little bitty baby.
Yep.
That's a newbie baby. Little print. Hoof print.
Yep.
Little bitty baby. Aww.
So this is Talia's house. We're not going to get into the description of it yet, but it's a 12 by 24. And And that's going to be her view. She will be able to see the river. I'm blocking with my coffee cup, but she will be able to see the river. And right down there, we'll get to it, is the guest house.
This is going to be beautiful.
Isn't
and
it?
She's got a nice breeze right here.
It does.
This is
Yeah,
gorgeous.
we're sweating like pigs, but there is a breeze.
It's really pretty.
So let's walk down her backyard a little bit over to the creek that I might have redirected. So I dug that. That corresponds to the hole up there I showed you. We got the creek down to here.
Are we going to put rocks in this?
I don't know. And then there's another chute of the flow of water that flows right there. It tees in here. Currently it's going to go underneath that log. As reference, there's Carl's house, I mean the ambulance. I'm standing in the guest house. The guest house, we want it to be bigger, and we don't have any problems taking out trees.
Small ones.
But those are all rocks. There's going to be a rock underneath the back of the house, or the front of the house. There's rock everywhere, it's a mountain. So this works out to roughly 15 by 25. So it'll be 14 by 24, 12 by 24, something. But this one's going to be long ways so that it has the view of the lake, or the lake. We're not lake people, we're river people. There's a difference.
Nothing wrong with lake people, but
Well, anywho, I don't
Brad's
want...
had a bad experience with lakes.
I've had lake properties, and it's not... People aren't as friendly as they are in the river. Because we don't have anybody here, so all our neighbors are great. So this is the guest house. Let's walk down this way a little bit. I'm still in the guest house. Now I'm out of the guest house. Probably have a deck here again, because we're going to have a slider on the back of the house. And the water flows right there. I moved that rock I just walked over.
Oh my goodness, are you okay?
I put that rock there with the excavator. This will be all blown out. This is the waterfall down to the sitting bridge that you've seen in the last video. I put this rock here. You can see my scraper marks on it. I wish we had a 3D camera, because
I know, isn't that different in this area?
this really drops off right here. I'll try to walk across this with my coffee and video in without falling completely. Yay, I made it.
Avoiding the poison ivy to the right.
Come on, woman, get across that. I called her woman. I didn't mean to call her woman. It's not
You call me
disrespect.
woman all the time.
I do. You're my woman. So there you can see it drops off a little bit. You guys are probably getting bored looking at that waterfall area, but we think it's cool. Alright, we just had an off-camera discussion. Not going to get into it.
He had the discussion. I just said, okay.
We look fun on here, but like real life, we do have discussions about what's going to happen.
We didn't. It wasn't a fight. It was a
No,
discussion.
it's not a fight. It's just
Discussion.
she wanted to do some improvements, and we aren't ready to do improvements when we got so much tear down yet to do.
I'm the idea person. He is the make it happen person.
Okay. Wow, I love that. I love that
I
waterfall.
know, that's so pretty.
Might pump water out of the river up here.
Just so we could have a
Just to
waterfall.
let it flow back down.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's where we're at. Now we're on our trail.
Oh, this trail, the boys did such a good job.
Well, they did until I came this far with the excavator and made it better, but it's
They
worse.
did such a good job.
Yeah, wait till
Good job, boys.
It's you have to have a certain amount of skill to traverse it, but it is a heck of a lot better. And we're on the
It's starting
trail,
to get hot.
showing the guns.
Nah, not
All right,
much.
we're gonna walk the trail until we have to use a rope, and then we'll get our day started. This might be just one video here, baby.
Yeah.
More rocks. But yeah, they came through here and
Such a nice hike. For those of you that love to hike, this would be so much fun.
yep. I don't know if you can see, but they
Love
put in
that.
steps right here. I have to come back and make them a little better, but
They did a really good job.
yeah. She drops.
May have to grab a tree.
I got coffee and a camera.
What do you want me to pull?
Nothing. I got it. I got. Oh! I don't know if that worked or not. We got stabilization on it. So, nice little steps. Boys did a really good job.
They did do a great job. A
I
little
think.
bit steeper here, but
Yep.
still good.
There's the river. We aren't going to go. This is as far as we're going because we got to get our day going. But it drops right off right here, as we've said before. But the trail winds down there and over there and out to there, and our boat's down there, and that's a whole other story. And that's a good angle. Trees grow vertical. They are going straight up and down. You can see how the drops 140 feet. Well, that looks good, doesn't it?
That does, yeah. It's pretty.
It's like Hogwarts or something.
Yes.
All I have to do is bring up Harry Potter.
I'm a
gets all
pothead.
excited.
Potterhead.
She's a pothead.
I'm not a pothead. Don't do drugs. Bad
Well,
for you.
let's end this one. I think this is going to be one video. This is like that 360 camera where the handle disappears. So that was just a quick update tour. I think I can actually post this because there's not a lot of editing to it except our fights. I had to edit out our fights. And our disclaimer about Carl.
Yeah.
He's a great dog. He just makes
He is
noise.
a good dog. And sometimes he goes on crack, but he's a good dog. He's a crack baby.
So I'm Brad.
I'm Janie.
And this is BJ Adventures, and this was a quick update tour of our property in Tennessee. And thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If it was worth your time, hit the like button. And what are we at? We're at 200
Thank
subscribers.
You. Thank you.
Probably by the time this comes out, we'll have more. But
Hopefully,
anywho,
that would be great.
and if you're watching this in the future, we got our 1,000,000 subscribers, and we're super popular.
No, it's just important to let people know, like, the other areas of the world, and, you know, this is just our little piece of the world, and it's just kind of cool, you know?
Yep. We love it. We got work to do, a lot more
of
work to do. But we'll post videos and keep you updated. Thanks for watching.